Hello, everyone. How are you? I am so excited because today we're jumping right in to talk about creating your course. And if you have been, make sure, by the way, if you've been thinking about creating your course, if you started and stopped, because I've been there in the past too, or if you have just been feeling like you are getting burnt out on working one-on-one with your clients, or maybe you work one-on-one with your clients right now, but you feel like it's not a lot of time, and you feel like you want to make more money to leave your day job and work in your business full time, but you don't know how you would do that since your schedule is packed already. Because if so, then creating a course is a great way to go, because once you create it, now you just sell it, right? So then once your client buys your course, instead of now having to use your lunch break or your evenings to work, that time is free for you to live life and promote your course, because once they buy it, now they are empowered to help themselves using this online program that you've created. And then if they need more support, well, now you can charge more for them to work with you one-on-one, which means you'll have less clients, more time for yourself, make more money, help more people. So it's really a win-win. That's why I so just adore the concept of a course. And today specifically, I wanted to share 5 ways on how to kind of brainstorm and get an idea of what should my course be about, right? Because I know depending on what industry you're in, there are probably, you feel like, a zillion ideas or a zillion directions you could go with creating a course. So that's what we're going to talk about today, just the 5 ways, and there are more, but today I'm just going to talk about 5 ways that you can find a great idea for creating your course. Before we get started, for those of you who are new to the community, hello. My name is Angel Santos, and I am known as the Queen of Expertise Packaging. So what does that mean, Queen of Expertise Packaging? That just means my particular gift, one of my God-given gifts, is identifying your God-given gifts, knowledge, talent, and skills, and shaping it into a business, because what you know is so valuable, and there's only one you, so there's only one product that can be made and delivered in the way that you will uniquely deliver it. That's what I do, and that is why we're going to talk about what we're going to talk about. So let's just jump right in to the whiteboard, shall we? So the first method that I would suggest, and it may seem really obvious, it always does, right? Once something is revealed, it may still seem really obvious, or you may just think, never thought of that. And it would be the best, let me move this a little bit. There we go. The first way is using a bestsellers list. So what does that mean? How is a bestsellers list going to help me create a course? Okay, so choose your niche, go to our good friend, Amazon.com, and just look at the top 10 or even top 100 if you have time, and see what books are the best selling in your niche, because there's a reason why people are buying these books. And I know some of you may say, well, so-and-so, like so-and-so is a celebrity, so that's why her book is in the top 10. But you can exclude the celebrities, exclude maybe well-known names that you feel like people bought their book on their notoriety, and go to the next one, because everyone isn't a celebrity in the top 10 and top 100 on the bestsellers list. There is a reason why people are buying these books. And if it's in your niche and you're looking for, well, what should my course be about? Let it be about what we know people are already buying. They are already looking for help in this area. And that leads me to the next one. And I have to say, this is my favorite for gathering any kind of research: the frequently asked questions sections. So maybe you're in a program that you bought and you want to offer a similar program as this person. What questions do you see people asking? Or maybe you're in a Facebook group, and Oh, you can get such good information in Facebook groups. Maybe you're in a Facebook group that have your peers and your colleagues, but it also has a bunch of people who you really like to work with. You'd be like, oh yeah, I know my product can help these people. I know working with me would help this group of people. Then what questions are they asking? A lot of the Facebook groups have their business question day. Where I'm in the business field, but they have their what's your question day, or then some groups when it's just a free-for-all, people will just post the questions that they have, and sometimes they get a bunch of answers and sometimes they don't get a lot of replies. But either way, what do you see? And if you're seeing the same question pop up among different groups, then you know this is a hot topic. People are actively looking for help in this topic. And the third is surveys. So I wanted to ease you into this method because I know, like, looking at the bestsellers list and checking the FAQs and Facebook groups, YouTube is a good one. Casina, hello, how are you? How are you? Thank you so much for being such a supporter of our page. I appreciate it. I wanted to ease you in. The bestsellers list, the FAQ, these are both things that can be done on your own, at home, behind your laptop. You don't have to talk to anyone, right? So I wanted to start you off with the easy ways to kind of research what's a good topic for my course. Surveys, it requires you to either get out and talk to people physically, call people, or you can create a Google form or some type of online form. But a survey is exactly what it sounds like. You're going to ask the people who you want to serve, what would you buy? Like, what kind of course? I'm in this niche. What course could I create that would serve you? And if you have any ideas, it's really good to just kind of say, if I did my course on this topic, or this topic, what would interest you the most? Because the results may surprise you. And sometimes when we just go to start brainstorming, a lot of times we can strike gold just from creating the survey. This has been super helpful for me. I was very resistant to surveys. I just have to be honest. I was very resistant to surveys because I feel like I know what the people need, because I needed the same thing. But I have to remember that it's still important, even if you were your customer, like maybe you're your customer a couple years ago, you have to remember that their thoughts can be differently, right? And the terminology that they use can be differently, because when you've been in your industry for a while, you've picked up more jargon than you know. So you're thinking, oh, I know exactly what my clients need because I was my client a couple years ago, but you're not the same person. You've changed, your language has changed, but theirs hasn't. So surveys are huge because you're going straight to the people to see what they want. And the fourth method is search terms. So this one is a bit more techie, but it can be highly effective. So Google has webmaster tools that you can use. Most of them are free, and you can actually see what are people searching for when they come to your website. So this is a very straightforward but highly effective way to say, okay, when people come to my website, I notice they're looking for this. So this is what I should create my course around. And the fifth one, and this one, if you're anything like me, you think competition, oh no, I don't want to do something that's already been done, which is almost impossible to do in a way. On the one hand, we're all different, right? Literally our DNA and everything like that is different. So on the one hand, even if you do the exact same program, it won't be the same. Your personality is different. Your frame of reference is different. And the way you're going to teach it is different. But I have to say, I tended to be attracted to people who offered what I wanted to offer, and I would buy it thinking, oh, this is what I need, but it wasn't. I was just so attracted to it because it's actually what I wanted to be doing. And then I bought it and it wasn't helpful because I already knew the information, but I didn't want to offer it because I felt like, well, someone already does this. They're already well known for it. I don't want to seem like I'm copying. And I have to say, don't let that be you. Like, I probably spent almost 2 years, 2.5 years avoiding uh, topics that I really had a passion to help people with because I didn't want to seem like I was copying the competition, and I realize now that that was just a form of fear. So let me and what I went through share or spare. Oh, because even says you can definitely relate. Yes, same, right? Let my experience spare you that time wasted and tell you that there is only one you. And if you are drawn to a particular topic, I don't care if the president and governors and Taylor Swift and whoever offers it as well, you should still offer it because your people are waiting on you. They need you, and lives will be changed when you answer your call. So I just want to put that out there, and hopefully that it resonates with you. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long because I'll be, again, each week at the minimum, but probably I'll do my best to have some more this week as well. All this month, I'll be coming with topics that really just help you create your course. Okay, so how the biggest question at the start of creating a course that people have is, what topic should I choose? Right? What should my course be about? Here are 5 ways to get you started. The best sellers list in your niche or your industry, looking at FAQs, Facebook groups, and YouTube's. I'm telling you, gold. Just read through the comments. Read through the comments and the questions. Having a survey, using the search terms, how are people finding your website, and looking at the competition. I know this can feel like icky, but it's just research. It is just research. So those are 5 ways that you can use to find ideas for your course. I also, for those of you who maybe you have your idea, maybe you started, maybe you need to know, like, what step do I do next? How do I, just tell me exactly the steps for creating my course and then selling it. What does that look like? What does that consist of? I can tell you that on the kind of faster average, you can expect to use 60 to 90 days. And I created a blueprint that I'm giving you for free. It's basically like a checklist that tells you, what do I do to create it? What do I do to set it up? How do I get it to clients? Like, it has like that step-by-step checklist. And I included a link in the description of this video. So if you are ready to create your course and you're looking for your next step, I definitely recommend downloading that blueprint. And if you need more than a blueprint, then let me know, because I'm happy to send you an invitation to my workshop that I'm hosting on August 2nd, which is basically me all day, and we are going to create your entire plan from start to finish for your course, and you'll be able to ask questions and everything like that. Hello, Isabel, how are you? It's beautiful to see you this morning. Okay, I'm going to let everyone go. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.